Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that could clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself. Distractions everywhere, then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcast, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough. Being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about accept the fact that nothing is certain, no law is fixed. The best way to protect yourself is to be as fluid and formless as water. Never bet on stability or lasting order. Everything changes. Assume formlessness. By taking a shape, by having a visible plan, you open yourself to attack. Instead of taking a form for your enemy to grasp, keep yourself adaptable and on the move. This is so true. Everything changes at all times. Once you think you figure something out, or figure out a partner, or figure out someone you love, or someone you respect, and then they turn around and do the same thing over and over and over again, there are no guarantees. And this is one of the things, it may sound really cruel or mean. I always make sure I tell my husband I leave the front door open. I always make sure he knows the front door is open. I never want anybody to ever feel stuck or trapped with somebody if it's not right. If you think that you can get away with or abuse your partner or just do whatever you want, change is going to happen. And that's with your work, with your job. You may do well one day, but you have to keep performing. So there are no guarantees because it's really how you show up for the day, how your attitude is for the day. So, what I want you to really focus on, and when you promise somebody that you won't do this, you won't do that, and you keep repeating the same mistake over and over and over again, don't be surprised if that person doesn't leave. Again, plan on change. There's always going to be change. There are no guarantees. And again, it really is the level of respect and love that you give yourself. So this is what I really want you to focus on today is to look at what you're not doing for yourself and what it is that you need to step up. And remember, there's a saying, when you can take it or leave it, that's when you can have it. When you really are okay standing on your own 2 feet, it really doesn't matter who comes and goes because you're going to be fine no matter what. Isn't that the place where you want to be no matter what? That you're not trapped by anybody, you're not controlled by anybody, you don't need anybody. You want people in your life because you love them, you respect them, and they make your life better. But as far as being desperate and needy, you never want to come from that position. So that's what I really want you to focus on today is to be the best you can be, show up, not too much of anything, balance. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work, when we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You teach yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you will get in return. The goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom or else your head gets backed out. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, you have an attitude, be attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. Remember, we need those breakdowns to have those breakthroughs. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms. Your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by Michael Singer. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in the comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. Discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant. If left to blunder around out of control, it will wreak havoc. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same. Learn to embrace change. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. Confront the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great task by a series of small acts. Eventually, you realize that you cannot actually hurt yourself if you go beyond your psychological limits. If you're willing to just stand at the edge and keep going. You go beyond where you were a minute ago by handling what's happening now. Imagine the peace you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. Michael Singer. Okay, I'm going to read a little snippet by the New English Version, the Tao Te Ching by Stephen Mitchell. And today's message is, if you realize all things change, there's nothing you will try to hold on to. If you aren't afraid of dying, there's nothing you can't achieve. Trying to control the future is like trying to take the master carpenter's place. When you handle the master's carpenter tools, chances that you will cut your hand off. This is beautiful. And exactly, it's funny how they all go hand in hand, how we were talking about how there's always going to be change. There are no guarantees. Really, it's just, this is the importance of living in the day, living in the moment. This is why I love doing this podcast today. Is success is truly what you do today. So what I really want you to focus on is realize that there are no guarantees, that today is what it is. It's what you make it. So I want you to make yourself a priority. I want you to balance your day out. Make sure that you work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and realize I am in. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. We always lie to ourselves. Two heads are better than one. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean. The rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It's a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops, my seminars, my speakings. If you want to learn about my services, lifeinharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. The first 200 podcasts are about life and harmony, a guide to healthier thinking. There's a new topic every single day. And the more people we help win, the more we win. In 30 days, you're going to say, wow, in 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And I want you to have a conspicuous day today. And thank you for listening.